I am concerned. Here I am, different location. I'm at the airport right now, but man, we got to talk about this game yesterday. Hectic schedule, traveling, and all that. But I did catch the game yesterday, and brother, I don't know what Stephanie White is doing. Um, First, the Golden State Valkyries just cracked the Indiana Fever. Like there's no way to go around it. They're playing an envious style of basketball. I would say something that when I think of the Indiana Fever, I'm like, yo, they need to be running the offense like that. And I was absolutely baffled by the decision to start Ari McDonald, Kelsey Plum, and Caitlin Clark, and to play her at the three for large portions of the game. I know she switched off, but that's a admission that I don't think Stephanie White quite grasps what this offense and what this team is supposed to be. When I pictured Aaron McDonald and Caitlin playing together, I imagined it as Ari as the first guard off the bench, going in for Kelsey Mitchell, going in for Caitlin Clark, and feeling like now Lexi Hull is just kind of being thrown around again. She got disrespected at the beginning of the year, with the whole DeWanna Bonner situation. She outplayed that positioning. And then now they just took her spot in the starting lineup. And it's like, all right, why did they do that? I don't know. The offense seemed stagnant. They couldn't make shots. Every 50-50 ball went to the Valks. The Valks just essentially came out there and they had two starting lineups, it felt like. It was really something to see how Natalie Nkaze has got this unit together. People will say, oh, it's an expansion team. No, there's good players up and down that roster. They kind of remind me of like the late 2010s Portland Trailblazers, where they used to have like Joel Pritzbilla and Greg Oden. Those were the big guys, and they would just rotate them. They had Travis Outlaw. They had Brandon Roy. They had a couple other guards that were pretty good too. Rudy Fernandez was there, and Nick Batum, and just tons of length and spacing and shooting. Everybody's the same size, so they switch everything. They compete hard as hell, and they shoot a bunch of threes, and they were just hitting them. And I was just like, what the heck is going on here? I think I'm at the point with Stephanie White where I know a lot of people want her head on a platter right now, and I'm looking at it, and it feels like she is like, why is she still experimenting at this point? I understand it's been at least three different versions of the team. There's been, the team without Caitlin, the team with Caitlin, and then now the Ari McDonald joint, no DeWanna Bonner now. So there has been no consistency from this team. It's been up and down, and it's not nearly as fun, this year to follow this team as far as, just being excited on what we may see. I felt like last year we could see anything, and now I don't know how you watch this team from the Olympic break forward, and then you're like, yo, we need to change all that and just build this traditional, boring offense. I don't think that's going to keep people's attention. I don't think that's going to maximize Caitlin Clark. She's back. She only scores 10 points. First game, I think she plays only 25 minutes. So they said there was no minutes restriction. I don't believe them. They're playing her in spurts. Nobody had a good game. I don't think anybody scored over 10. I think Caitlin Clark might have been the leading scorer on the team. I don't have my box score stuff with me, obviously, but I was blown by this game, man. I was just watching it, just frustrated. From the second quarter on, it just felt like it was this complete failure, and it's shameful. It's shambolic that the Indiana crowd had to watch that occur. No effort. The Valkyries was just accepted the challenge. They came out there and just dog walked them on their home court. And the game, honestly, it wasn't that different from the game in Golden State. This was a team that now actually got all their players back, hitting all the threes. Veronica Burton was just doing what she wanted, just like looking like a force of nature out there, and it just like was disheartening as hell to watch. And I know there are people like, oh, this is who, this team actually is and all that. But, bro, they have the talent. The talent is not the issue, because everyone just looked frustrated. They did not have it going together. Tons of misses. I think they shot I thought I saw something like 26 or 31% or something like that. You will not win a lot of games doing that. They only scored in the 50s. I think they got to 60 points at the end of the game, or whatever. To get like smoked on your home court like that, somebody's got to answer for this. Like, trades got to get made. And at this point, I think Caitlin Clark needs to walk in the office and be like, all right, so what the fuck are we doing? Like, are we going to maximize my style, or are you expecting me to conform to what Stephanie White is doing? And if that is the case, somebody's got to go. And I'm not saying who it is, but obviously I would stick with the player, wink, wink. So I can't see wanting to see that once-in-a-lifetime talent and style and then just stymie it and put it in a box. Her and Kelsey Mitchell played so great together. Kelsey Mitchell can't get anything, going to the rim now because the paint is clogged. It seems like they were playing a primitive offense versus a futuristic offense that just ran them off the floor. Nikaze completely outcoached Stephanie White. I'm not as worried about Caitlin because, you come back from injury, you could be on fire like she did in the New York Liberty game, but this is a lot more normal to expect. Somebody coming off a groin injury. So she missed 5 games each time. And this team is played, I think they're 9-10 now. So I think I saw a great tweet. It was like they played 9 games or 5 games with Caitlin or without Caitlin twice. And then they were 5-5 with and without her. So it's just like, it's the definition of mid. And they got to decide who they want to be and what is off. Is it the chemistry? Is it the offensive? Is it the pieces that into the offense? I don't know how you don't run a single Aaliyah Boston, Caitlin Clark pick and roll in a game. It's the most effective offense in the league, and to not do it is like, who cares what they're trying to take away? You need to dictate tempo. You need to dictate the terms of the game. And too often it feels like Stephanie White has coached his team into being defensive and trying to outthink everybody when the game is meant to be simple. It's meant to be fast. Like, it's meant to beat your opponent to the spot. Their half-court offense is a disaster right now. And honestly, Stephanie White, I need to check her, post-game press conference out to see, what she said about it. And, it's going to be a whole lot of effort stuff, but the rotations are jacked up. The effort was missing, and to show up after days off and you roll in like that, that's a problem. Like, this is a players-only meeting. This is a lot of stuff. So I was not happy about this. I'm sure you guys are not happy about this, and I'm sure the haters are very happy about this. So the less ammunition you can give them, the better. But not the game that I wanted to see. They did that on camp day. They played like that in front of the kids, y'all. The kids got to see that ineptitude. Can't be raising the youth like that. Like, that's messed up. I think my plane is about to board over there, so I gotta wrap this one up. But I promise I'd make a video at the airport. Very unique thing. I'm in the Atlanta airport at the moment, heading off to Dallas for AW All In. But make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll holler at y'all next time. Peace. It's one lifetime.